This girl is going through a deeply painful ritual. People believe that by confessing all the crimes they committed in reality to the imprisoned girl, they can cleanse their own bodies and win the favor of the gods, completely ignoring the suffering she endures. The girl's name is Kasagano Tsubakadai. Since childhood, her eyesight has been so weak that she could barely see beyond the reach of her own hand. But in exchange, the gods granted her a kind of clairvoyance that let her glimpse into the future. To make use of this power, her parents founded a religious sect called Omakata-kyo, presenting Kasagano Tsubakadai as a clairvoyant priestess who could help members wash away their sins. Of course, this entire story was fabricated by her parents. Yet, she never exposed the lie. For her, simply having her family by her side was enough to feel happiness. Although she was confined within the church and destined never to see the outside world, she never felt lonely until tragedy struck. One day, both of her parents died in an accident. The sect's elders, hungry for power, deceived the believers and forced the innocent girl into sexual violence, declaring it a ritual of atonement. The moment she lost her purity, Kasagano Tsubakadai's world also lost all color. The only thing keeping her alive was a ball left to her by her late mother. But one day, that ball too vanished into the unseen world. In such an environment, she gradually grew numb and ultimately lost her humanity. She thought her life would continue like this forever, until one day, the gods truly appeared before her. They invited her to join a survival game with 12 participants. The last survivor would become the new god of the world. The gods granted her true clairvoyance, and she found a new reason to live. She would become god to destroy this sinful world. Using her clairvoyant diary, she captured contestant number 9, hoping to lure Yuki's group into eliminating him. But unexpectedly, she herself received a death prediction. Forced to change strategies, she approached Yuki and the others, offering to cooperate in finding the one who wanted her dead, the man known as Justice, locked in the dungeon. He had already hypnotized all the sect members, waiting for the trio to let their guard down so he could kill them. But he didn't anticipate Yuno's overwhelming combat skills. She fought her way through, killing enemies one by one. At that moment, Justice himself received a prophecy in his diary, foretelling his own death. Accepting his fate, he tossed the key to contestant number 9, released the hypnotized followers, and walked toward death with open arms. Because the hypnosis was broken, Kasagano Tsubakadai regained control of the situation. She demanded Yuki and his companions help her prepare for the coming attack. Yuno, unwilling to let this woman drag Yuki into danger, tried to kill her on the spot, but Yuki held her back. That's when he noticed Yuno's unusually red face. The night before, despite heavy rain, Yuno had insisted on saying goodnight to Yuki in person. Combined with the intense battle just now, she had fallen into a severe fever. At this point, only her determination to protect Yuki kept her standing. The two stared at each other, tension filling the air, until contestant number 4, finally reconnecting, called to warn them. He explained that Justice, though blind, possessed extraordinarily sharp hearing and had taken all of sister number 9's explosives, but it was already too late. Justice was standing on a rooftop in the distance.
12 red, 12 blue, 12 yellow, 12 green,
12 pink!
together we form a 12 bird!